messages. We'll then have 30 days at our disposal. That's enough. Tegan Rhee will only be able to ignore the quorum of masters for 3 days without consequences for him. However, the elections will be held on the 4th day because our traditions cannot be broken. We want to bribe some masters, and the others will be killed in duels. Tegan Rhee and Tria Ars are the only ones who are our equals in fighting ability, but they are out of the school. As you know, sir, we are constantly destroying promising young Lafars by completing your combat missions. In addition, thanks to you and your magic, we are the only Lafars who can use weapons and amulets with magical characteristics. When Tegan Rhee returns to the school, he will have to challenge Marston Brune, a new mentor, to a duel. Tegan Rhee will obviously be killed. No one can beat Marston Brune in hand-to-hand combat. Brune is the strongest of all the Lafars, and, of course, sir, your amulets will also help him. Sir, I guarantee the success." Moriarty moved his hand, making it clear that it was time for them to finish the conversation. "Do what you have to. You can spend any money you need to on bribes. I will also give you the universal suppressor, and I agree with Marston Brune's nomination for the position of mentor. If you succeed, I will award you noble titles with the right of inheritance and land on any planet except Elate, and permission to build a generic castle there, that's all. Now do everything possible." No one had slept at the school for several days. Everyone was waiting for the chief mentor of the school, but he hadn't returned yet, and most of the Lafars felt the unbearable tension. There was a reason for their worries. The 4 Lafar mercenaries had arrived unexpectedly on Tyr, and they had brazenly initiated the election of a new chief mentor. Moreover, about 20 opponents of the elections had been sent to rebirth within the first 24 hours alone. The alien Lafars were currently throwing knives with enthusiasm and passion inside a small guest house. They laughed raucously as they played. "Ha! I have 2 times 10 points and 1 times 9, the powerful wide wardrobe-like Marston Brune said, pulling his knives from the target. "What idiots! It's raining and storming outside, but visitors are still coming here." Exchanging glances, the 4 Lafars laughed so loudly that the piles of gold started rattling on the table. There was a knock, and a wet Lafar ran into the room, bringing the smell of thunderstorms with him. He screamed in a broken, heart-rending voice that quickly turned into more of a falsetto. "There's a working portal. I've seen a full-scale transition. There are dragons and shadows of the moon, the chief mentor and Tria Ars, and also a human magician. We need to inform Moriarty immediately." All 3 daggers fell from Marston Brune's clutches and stuck in the floor. The screaming Lafar fell silent suddenly, thrown into the corner by a blow to his jaw. One of the Lafars rushed to their bed and pulled a cube out from under it, which was skillfully wrapped in black parchment. But even through the thick paper, one could immediately see the red glow of the universal suppressor. "It's working," Jude Moser said, stunned, not understanding what was going on. Chapter 2. The Unsu. What did a person usually expect from a meeting such as this? He waited for joy, touching experiences, and, of course, strong handshakes and hugs. There was nothing of this, though. There was deafening thunder and branched lightning dancing across the horizon, as if they were heralds publicly screaming, "They are back! Bang, bang! They are